I'm Rob with Akko at the YouTube space at Fuji Rock. And we have from Jamaica, Chronixx.
Yeah, big
How you
respect.
doing, man? You all right?
I'm good, yeah.
Can you give us just a short introduction about yourself?
Well, my name is Chronixx, singer and musician from Jamaica. Yeah,
Yes,
we play all forms of Jamaican music, you know, reggae music, dancehall, ska, rocksteady, and you know.
You got them all covered.
Yeah, with love and
Roots,
with Rastafari
yes,
culture.
I. Yes, I.
Yeah.
So you've been to lots of festivals. How would you compare like Fuji Rock Festival to other festivals you've been to?
Well, I would prefer to do that comparison at the end of the day, but so far it seems very up-tempo and, you know, it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And it's my first festival on this side of the planet, you know, so.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
in
I
Asia,
mean,
man.
yeah,
yes,
that in itself is a big difference.
Yeah. Yes, I. Tell us a bit about your debut album. You did some EPs before, but you just released the LP, Chronology. I think it dropped like yesterday or today, something like that. No,
it was on the 7th of July.
Oh, okay, 7th of July.
Yeah, which is just a few days ago. And,
yeah, man.
Yeah, so far it has been, you know, very great. The reception has been really good, and already a lot of the songs are becoming favorite to our supporters out here. You know, in Japan and all over the world.
Yeah, man. I mean, can you tell us a bit about making the album? You had those songs for a long time, or you sat down and wrote them all at one time and then did the album, or how did it go?
No, we had most of them for a while. Most of them, and, you know, I'm a person I like to become friends with music, you know, and get to know it.
Right.
You know, and you know, get a relationship with the music. So, yeah, that took a while. Some songs it was many years. Some songs few months, some just weeks before the album came out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
デビューアルバムも、日本でもリリースされましたけどいかがですかっていうふうに伺ってみたら日本でもかなり皆さんに気に入っていただけているようでとっても嬉しいですってでこう曲を、作曲のことなんですけどそれぞれ曲によってすごく時間がかかったものもあれば 2,3 ヶ月でできたものもありますということですねぜひたくさんの人に聴いていただきたいです。
So your father is also a musician, quite famous musician. Can you tell me about like his influence on you growing up and maybe how that had influence on you becoming a musician also?
Well, you know, watching my father perform, actually the first time I learned about Japan was when my father came here in 2000, in like 2000 or I think it was 1999 to perform, you know, and it was just always inspiring watching him doing music and, you know, being able to travel and share his music with people around the world, you know, and I always, you know, felt from when I was a child, I always felt like, you know, that's what I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to like travel and share my gifts and my talents with the world. So, yeah, it was very inspiring in that sense. Yeah.
お父様がクロニカルさんというミュージシャンの方でそのお父様を持っていてどういう影響を受けましたかということなんですが実は日本のことを知ったのもお父さんが日本に来たことがあるからということで、本当に旅をたくさんしながら音楽をいろんな人とシェアできるっていうそういうのは僕にとってすごくインスパイアされたことの一つで今の僕がありますということですね。
So I guess you were kind of surrounded by like famous musicians as you're growing up.
Yeah, well, to me, there were more great musicians than famous musicians.
Right.
You know? Yeah, a lot of them were people who were very outstanding and unique with their talent. Because that's one thing about Jamaica. In Jamaica, you know, you have a lot of musicians coming out of Jamaica. So, you know, to be great, you have to have a level of uniqueness and peculiarity, you know. So, yeah, they were very unique and they were good musicians as well, you know. So it was very good for me to be inspired by good musicians, people who are just good at what they do, you know. And not just famous, but people who are actually good at what they do. So yeah.
クロニックさんはたくさんの素晴らしいミュージシャンの方に囲まれて育ってきたんですねということですがもう本当にジャマイカにはもうただ有名ということじゃなくて素晴らしい、ユニークなミュージシャンの方がたくさんいて、その方々と一緒にずっと育ってこられたことが僕にとって本当に幸せなことですね。
So you just said to make it in Jamaica you need to like have uniqueness and peculiarity. So Chronixx? What's your uniqueness and peculiarity then?
Well, that's not something I meditate on a lot, but
oh, come on now.
I think it's the range of music that I'm able to perform and produce, and also I feel like our generation of musicians, you know, not just myself, but a lot of us as young Jamaican musicians, we somehow, in a very Jamaican way, embody what being a modern musician is, you know. And I feel like we take it to a very high level in terms of our performance, our productions, and whatever. But personally, I feel like what's special about me is the level of the wide range of music I'm able to perform authentically, you know. Because, you know, I try to stay away from music that I can't do authentically, because I love authentic music. I love when I hear a reggae song and I close my eyes and envision myself in Jamaica, or, you know, I like to get a feel, like a genuine feel from music. So I think that's one thing that I've been able to do, not just for myself, but for the people who listen to my music.
Right. Cool. Well, we're here in the YouTube space in Fuji Rock, so I just wondered, like, has YouTube played any role in your career, helped you develop and get
this
fans?
This is 2017.
Yeah,
like,
man,
this
that's
is
why it's a softball question, man.
and it's like, it's not right that you're asked. That shouldn't be a question, because, as I said, in our generation, you know, YouTube and all of these online platforms have, you know, these are the reason why we even feel like we are professionals. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we all are good at what we do, but the first time half of the people who saw our music saw it was on YouTube.
Right.
You know, and maybe more than half. You know?
Sure.
It could be 80% or 90%.
Sure.
You know, we get so much following and exposure from all of these platforms, with YouTube being one of the biggest and the earliest ones. You know, so yeah, for me, the first time people heard my music was on YouTube and Facebook. So, you know, yeah.
クロニクスさんにとってもYouTube はすごく大きな存在らしくって、やっぱり彼のキャリアの半分は YouTube を見てくれた人がいるから僕の今のキャリアがあるんだよって、やっぱり2017年ですし YouTube はすごく大きい役割だよねとおっしゃっています。
Have you had any experience with the reggae scene in Japan? I mean, it's a pretty big scene. I wonder if you got to hear anything or know anything about it.
Well, the thing is, you know, Japan and Jamaica is very... I have a lot of Japanese friends in Jamaica, a lot.
Yeah, man.
You know, who lives there, and you know, people like Mighty Crown from Japan, who are very famous in Jamaica for their progressive and you know, their innovation as Japanese reggae sound system.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's a lot of, you know, I know a few other artists from here who come to Jamaica all the times to perform and to record and to do collaborations and production. Yeah, I'm very familiar with the reggae scene here in Japan, and it's always, you know, it has been here before I was born.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, one of the sound system won a lot of battles in Jamaica.
Yeah. Mighty Crown.
Right.
The Far East rulers, and you have many more than Mighty Crown too, you know, so much more. You know, but they are one of the earliest ones, and yeah.
Come on.
マイティクラウンさんともすごく仲いいみたいで、もう日本のレゲエシーンも熱いよねって言って、僕がもう生まれる前から日本にはすごく根付いてるものだから、やっぱりすごいと思いますとおっしゃってくれてますね。So can we do a word association? Like, can we throw a word and then, like, you know, you tell us what comes to your mind.
The first word that comes to your mind. You don't have to think about it.
All right.
So, Bob, do you want to do it first?
You can go ahead.
I want to think about it.
No, man, just it's total intuition.
So I'm gonna throw Jamaica.
Beautiful.
ジャマイカは beautiful と。
Japan.
Japan. Creative.
ジャパンは creative. So Bob Marley.
Rastafari.
Yes, I.
Rasta. Yep. Lastly, women.
Women, goddesses.
女性は神々だということですね。じゃあ最後にフジロックも行ってみたいかな。How about Fuji Rock?
Fuji Rock, world music.
音楽があるところですということですね。
Wow. Thank you so much, man. We really appreciate it. Yeah, we look forward to your set. You know, your set's at 4:20. You know that, right?
Yeah. Which is right.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, man.